Hi, Ballet One. This is going to be some center exercises, new center exercises that you can do in addition to the video I've already posted. This is going to be some new stuff that we haven't really done in class before, so I'm going to do my best to explain it and break it down. If you need additional help, just shoot me a message on the Band app, and I'll try to help you as best as I can. So first thing we're gonna do is going to be coupes and passes. So we already know how to do passes. A coupe is kind of just like a mini passe, right? So if we know our passe, right, our big toe is touching our knee. A coupe, our foot is just down here by our ankle instead of up by our knee, okay? Now if I turn to the side though, and I put my foot where it's supposed to be, my pinky toe is touching my leg. So not my heel, because then your foot sickled, okay? But just your pinky toe. So try to push that ankle as far forward as you can. Keep your working leg turned out, right? So you don't want the knee forward. Okay, your knee should be facing the side. Okay, so this is a coupe front, or another name for it is a coup de pied devant, which means front in French. We do have a coupe or a coup de pied back, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to stick with the coupe front. Okay, so facing the side, I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to go coupe, passe, coupe, down, and then we're going to switch feet. Okay, so I'm going to mirror you guys. So when you look at me, you should be doing your right foot, but this is my left leg. So you're going to go, we're going to be in first position. Put your hands on your hips. If you need something to hold on to, you can hold on to the wall, okay, or a chair or something that's next to you. But we're going to go coupe, passe, coupe, down, and then we're going to switch legs. Coupe, passe, coupe, down, and then switch again. Coupe, passe, coupe, down, coupe, passe, coupe, down, and then we're going to do that 8 times. Now, make sure in your passes, we've talked about this before. Notice how my heel is not resting on my leg, right? I'm not doing this. Also not doing this or wrapping it around my leg, doing weird stuff, right? So notice you can see the wall behind my foot because I'm not resting that foot on my leg. Okay, so make sure that foot is pointed. Same thing when you're in your coupe. You don't want to let the heel rest on the leg. It's just your pinky toe that's touching. Okay? All right. So we're going to do that with music. So go ahead and get in first position. Ready? And coupe, passe, coupe, and down. Switch. Coupe, passe, coupe. Make sure you're keeping the knee turned out. And coupe, passe, coupe, and down. Pinky toe, coupe, passe to the knee. Pinky toe, down, coupe. Big toe on the leg, pinky toe, and down. Coupe, passe, coupe, down. Good. Good. When we go into Ballet 1B, we do a lot more stuff with coupes, coup de pieds. So just kind of getting you prepared if you're going to be moving up. All right, the next thing we are going to do is a polka, okay? So polka is just like a little tiny like dance jig thing. You can do it with a partner, so you can do it with a family member at home, or you can just do it by yourself. Okay, so if you've been in Ballet 1 before, we've done this. So a polka is just heel, toe, heel, okay? So we're gonna be in first position, okay? Heel goes to the floor, your foot's flexed, your opposite leg is bent, so the leg that you're standing on is bent, and then you take that same foot and you cross it over and point with the toe to touch the floor, and then you go back out with your heel, okay? So that's what the polka is. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna kind of scoot all the way over my screen. Okay, so you can do this with a partner. So your partner would just be holding your hands in front of you, right? So they would be like this, okay? And you would be doing like the same foot mirroring, right? So like if this is my left leg, the person in front of me would be doing their right leg, okay? So you can either do this with a partner or by yourself, but it goes heel, toe, heel, point your foot, and then we're gonna do 2 little chassés or gallops to go to the other side. And then you do the opposite foot, heel, toe, heel, point your foot, gallop, gallop, step back to first. Heel, toe, heel, point your foot, gallop, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we'll do that with some music. Let me see if I can find something. Okay. All right, ready? First position. You do it with partner. Heel, toe, heel. Point your foot. Gallop, gallop. Step together. Other side. Heel, toe, heel. Point your foot. Gallop. 6, 7, 8. Heel, toe, heel. Point your foot. Gallop. 6, 7, 8. Heel, toe, heel. Point your foot. Gallop. Good. You can do this with a faster song if you want to challenge yourself. You can actually look up polka music and it's probably a faster speed. You can do it with that. All right, next thing we're going to be doing are glissades, okay? So glissades are a traveling step. It means to glide. So glissade means to glide, okay? A glissade is a combination of 2 steps we already know. So the first is a plie, the second is a dégagé. Remember, dégagé comes off the ground. It's similar to a tendu, okay? So we're just gonna do it in first position. Kind of, it is a traveling step, but we're just gonna go, we're gonna alternate sides so we can kind of stay in a small space, okay? So first position, so first step you do is a plie. Actually, let me do it this way. First step you do is a plie. You're gonna brush the right foot out in the air, like a dégagé. Then you're gonna jump to that foot so that the other leg ends up in the air, and then you land back in first position in a plie, okay? Now trying the other side. We plie, dégagé, jump, close and plie. Now it might help if you put something on the ground to jump over. I have this little stapler. I'm just gonna put it on the floor, okay? Just to make sure that you're actually jumping over it, right? So plie, brush, actually jump over the object, and then close first position, okay? That way you can practice jumping over something, because sometimes people just want to step, but it's a jump, okay? So we're just gonna do that 8 times each side, right? So we're gonna go plie, brush, jump, close. Plie, brush, jump, close. And plie, brush, jump, close. And plie, brush, jump, close. Okay? So faster, a glissade looks like this. Glissade, 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 right? So you kind of see how it's gliding, but we're gonna break it down so that you can get the step. Let's see if this works. This works. All right. Ready? So first position. And we go plie, brush, jump, close, plie, brush, jump, close, and plie, brush, jump, and plie, brush, jump, close, and plie, brush, jump, close, and plie, brush, jump. Make sure you're landing in plie, plie, landed plie. Good. Now once again, you can do this faster or slower. There's so much ballet music out there for you to practice with. So just Google or YouTube or Spotify ballet music and find a good tempo for you to go on. So those were glissades. Last thing we're gonna do are berets. We've in some of my classes I've done this before. In some of them I haven't gotten to it. But berets are also a traveling step, but you can also do them in place, which is how I'm going to teach it to you. Beret means tiny steps. So, beret, you want to be in 5th position. Okay, so go ahead and go to 5th position with the right foot in front. You can hold on to the wall if you want to. You're going to go to releve, and then you're going to squeeze your feet together in a sous-sus. We've done this at the bar, okay? From here, all you're gonna do is tiny steps in place super, super fast. Whenever you pick up your foot, your knee kind of relaxes a little bit. Okay, so it's up here, and then you just go tiny steps in place. Try to go as fast as you can. And then we're not going to do it, but just so you know what it looks like, when berets travel, you do the tiny steps, but you just do it side to side. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to do 8 counts, and then we'll come down, we'll switch our feet so that we have the left foot in front, and then we'll do left side 8 counts. And then we'll repeat right foot and left foot. We find a song. This works. All right, so we're gonna be in 5th position with the right foot in front. Ready, and up. Tiny steps, make sure your legs are crossed, so you don't wanna be like this. Cross. Down, switch your feet. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, switch your feet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, switch. 1. Good. Really gives your legs a workout. So yeah, those are just some little steps that I wanted to teach you today. Once again, if you have any questions, shoot me a message on the Band app, parents or whoever, and I'll try to explain it to you a little bit better if you didn't get it from the video. Really, it's just repetition, repetition, repetition. So you might not get it the first time, but keep doing it and keep rewatching the video until you get it. And then if you don't get it, go ahead and send me a message. But it does take a lot of repetition and practice to execute the steps, right? I'll see you guys next time.